Archangel Metatron. Did you know that Archangel Metatron's name means outside or above the matrix? Meta means outside, above, beyond, and Tron, in connotatively at least, means matrix or mechanism. Well, in this video, I'm going to bring to you a channeled message from Archangel Metatron. In this video, he tells us that we are our own rescue. You are your own rescue. And he also says that the bridge between you and rescue, you and home with source energy, is self-love. So stay tuned. Hi, welcome to the Charmed Life YouTube channel. This channel is all about magic, metaphysics, mysticism, the unconditional love of the universe. And I am your host. My name is Tricia Carr. I am an empathic channel, multidimensional medium, animal telepath, clinical hypnotherapist, and I am a spiritual teacher. Well, I guess that's probably the primary thing I am, especially here on this channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. We are going in a quantum rewind today. The video right before this, I also did a quantum rewind where I pulled forth a message from a live broadcast, and it was a channeled message from Archangel Metatron about purpose. And it was amazing. I mean, I did it myself. I mean, I was the one who embodied it, but I don't remember. The messages are as fresh and everything to me as they are to anyone else, and I have to re-listen to them. So that one was in 2019. This one that I'm bringing you today is from 2018, May of 2018, and it is really potent. It is powerful stuff, and there's a lot of really encouraging and a major energy attunement. I gotta say that. So this is Archangel Metatron. Listen with your heart open and listen with that soil of the self-love that is within you. Let it receive the water. And I'll see you on the other side. The wisdom that you seek to rescue you is within you, because you are wisdom, because you are intelligence, and you are the seer. You're not only the seer, but you are that which is seen. And so you are complete. Everything about you is complete. And it is the dual experience of being the physical expression of God essence that causes you to seek a rescue, to seek that which is your higher truth. And so when you're experiencing that which is the density that is that of the physical experience, we stand back and we say, we in the higher realms, we of the light, we say, thank you. And we stand back in awe of you. You look to us, high order light beings, and you say, oh, you are the powerful and you are the magnificent. But we look to you and we say, but you have gone forth and you have elected to leave the home of God essence from the purity of source energy, that which is so close to God that you cannot feel a will that is that much separate. And you elected to move forward and have a will that seems to be more separate from source energy. And we tell you that you are the brave ones for doing this. And that bravery is exactly the portal to that wisdom and that intelligence and that knowing that you seek to rescue you. You are your own rescue. You are your own rescue. The wisdom, the intelligence, the knowing, the power that you seek to pull you out of the density is in you. And the disparity is only the bridge of self-love, of identifying the self back to the powerful source that you never actually left in highest truth. You just said for a moment, I will step over here and I will stand in the shadow of that higher truth, of that knowing. And I will stand here for a moment so that I may come back and bring forth the information of how great the light is, how great the essence of Creator is. It is impossible for you to be anything but the essence of Creator. And it is simply you crossing that bridge, closing that gap, understanding that the disparity is only a loving path, a soul that has dispatched an intention. And that intention is the power that you hold right now. The power to dispatch another intention is in you. And all it takes, all it requires is for you to identify with the power of that intention, the power to be able to create intention and to be back home in the essence of Creator energy. To understand that you are the finger of God, that you are the essence of God, that you are the body of God. And as such, you are not separate. And as such, you are an instrument, a blessed instrument. Glory it is to be an instrument. And you selected this and you offered this back into the all. And with so much gratitude. And we We bow down in gratitude. If it were such a thing to prostrate oneself, because it is not possible since all is one, if it were possible, and it is in your amnesia world, we get a giggle out of it, we get to actually experience it as child's play, and we appreciate it, and it is not something to diminish it by saying it is child's play. No, it is a great and glorious thing that you do. And if it were possible, and in your dual experience, as you see disparity, as you see the contrast, if we could bow and if we could prostrate ourselves, we do. We humble. If that is what it takes for you to understand how powerful and great it is, the choice that you have made, and how possible, not just possible, how directly ingrained into who you are. You are the evidence of the fact that you can just be the love that brings you back into the Creator essence fully, to understand it and to be it. And by doing this, you do not pop out of the experience of the physical. You do not pop out of that glorious intention that you set and the journey that you're taking. You actually magnify it. And then you're able to come full circle again and again and again and continue to move, ascend, as you say. Ascend, you call it in your experience. But you already ascended. You are already one with the all, one with us, one with I who am of the archangelic realm. You're not separate from me. You're not less great than I, because we together compose God. We are the composition of God together. As we encourage the channel to breathe, to bring forth the energy as it pours back into your hearts, back into that third eye and crown. These energy centers, you give names. They spin in the energy and they bring forth energy. And it is a beautiful exchange. It is heaven. This exchange, it is the very essence of what you would call heaven in your literature and in your fairy tales and in the different illustrations that you make of something that would be higher. This is the height. This is the all. And from this message, having come from the Archangel Metatron, standing nearby is the Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel Ariel, the Archangel Uriel, the Archangel Raphael. Countless guides, masters, elementals, and many who are in the realms of spirit. Those who are of the animal kingdom as well, of the mineral kingdom. Gaia herself, supporting and holding you as the loving and perfected mother. This transmission came forth from these consciousnesses, these expressions of God energy, and many more, including you who listen. In gratitude and in power and in humility and greatness, this transmission ends. Unconditional love is all that is. Amen, and so it is. We together compose God. Ooh, that is so true. Well, everyone, I want to let you know that on the podcast, there is a mashup, a Metatron mashup. So the audio version is mashing up some Metatron channeled messages. And I hope you enjoyed this. Now, if you're interested in channeling, if you're interested in opening your intuitive abilities, do make sure that you subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the little notification bell here because, there's a lot of that information here. I would love it for you to join me on the podcast as well. I have longer versions of different topics there. But also, you want to join the Lightshine Lab, check the link below in the description. This is a community founded by my best friend and business partner, Crystal Ann Compton. And with the Lightshine Lab and the Lightshine Spiritual Academy, we are always offering spiritual intuitive development classes. We have the energy intensive coming up pretty soon. The intuitive intensive we have at least once per year. And we also have a channeling intensive that we will be putting on sometime this year. And we also have our Enlightened Entrepreneur. Woo! If you are someone who wants to scale up or wants to start a spiritual business, which I'm thinking a lot of people listening to Archangel Metatron messages are in that camp. Anyway, check out the links below. You'll be able to find a lot of information there. But more than that, I just am so happy to be here with you. I love doing this, so I would really appreciate if you want to share this with someone. And if you want to share anything in the comments about your experiences with Archangel Metatron, I would love to hear it. If you have any questions that are kind, open-hearted, interested in serving others by the very nature of your question, put those in there too, and I will answer them on the channel or on the podcast as they feel like that we are called to experience it together. Thanks for holding space with me and together, and thanks for tuning in. I love you, whoever you are.